Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will be talking about how to get more blooms in your hibiscus plant this summer. I have recently covered a video on the potting mix and other care tips for hibiscus, the link of which can be found above. So in this video I will give you 5 tips on growing the most successful hibiscus plants with a beautiful bloom that screams summer. So without further ado, let's get on to the tips. So the first tip would be sunlight. The hibiscus loves full sunlight. Any kind of shade might compromise on the number of blooms. Second would be watering. Make sure that the plant gets water consistently every day, especially during summer. It is a very thirsty plant that way. During winter, you could water it sparsely, making sure it does not become very soggy. To increase drainage, add lots of sand and compost in the potting mix because clayey garden soil can tend to hold a lot of water. So the third tip will be fertilizing the plant. Fertilize your plant during summer months with natural fertilizers like this. So here you can see I have this kitchen waste with me. So it has a lot of banana peels, tea leaves, etc., which is very essential for a blooming plant like the hibiscus. And as you know, banana peels have a lot of potassium and phosphorus in it, which is very essential for any type of blooming plant. The tea leaves, coffee grounds, etc. make the soil acidic and helps the soil absorb more nutrients even more efficiently. Other kitchen wastes like this can also be added. Eggshells increase the amount of calcium in the soil, which is also one of the most important micronutrients this plant likes. In addition to that, you can add homegrown compost like this, which may not look very aesthetically pleasing, but you can be rest assured about its quality because you know what would have gone into it. When you're buying shop-bought compost, make sure you buy good quality ones which are trustworthy. Sometimes it is not the lack of nutrients in the soil but the inability of the soil to pull up nutrients to the plant. That is why you would need to make the soil more acidic by adding organic matter in it. Remember, a healthy fertilized plant will not attract pests or diseases as much as a weak nutrient deficient plant would. So speaking of pests and diseases, our tip number 4 will be pest control. So there are many pests that can attack the plant, namely aphids, mealybugs, whiteflies, scale bugs, to name a few. There are some harlequin bugs that eat the flower as well. So first and foremost, to get rid of aphids and mealybugs, you can jet spray water onto the affected area so that they can get displaced, and then you can spray neem oil pesticide every 3 days a week till you see a massive reduction in their population. Neem oil pesticide can prevent scales, aphids, mealybugs and whiteflies. If you find bloom-eating bugs on it, then use dishwash soap and apply it directly on the bug and it will die. Or physically remove the bug and kill it. Apart from that, I also have this secret weapon of mine growing in the hibiscus corner. These are baby praying mantises which devour the aphids and mealybugs and keep my plant healthy and blooming like this. The adults generally eat the bigger pests. So keep your garden organic and encourage the growth of these beneficial insects. Remember, if you take care of nature, nature will take care of you and your plants. The fifth and the final tip will be pruning. Do not over-prune your hibiscus. I would go as far as 2 or 3 years without pruning this plant. Hard pruning can be detrimental to this producing prolific blooms. So with this, I hope I was able to give you all some useful tips on how to get a beaming, blooming hibiscus this summer. Follow these tips and you will find your garden brimming with these tropical jewels that everyone loves. Next time, hopefully, I will take a video on propagating this plant. This might take some time because I need to cover this over a period of time from taking the cutting to growing its roots. Unlike earlier when I used to dedicate one episode for taking the cuttings and the other for growing the roots, this time it will be different and more pleasing to the eyes and ears. So until then, keep watching Urbanscape Bangalore. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links will be given below. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, Goodbye.